Come this way.
I don't know.
Oh yes, this is 14th day of May 2025, continuation of Mazi NNAMDI's trial in Federal High Court. Oh yes, you know, today is cross-examination of the second witness, the Max witness. Now, during the cross-examination, a lot of questions were thrown to him by Mazi NNAMDI's team, and he was thrown off balance. He couldn't answer any of the questions. You know, most of them were, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, as if there is something working in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. And I think that thing that is working in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, let it continue. Yes, let it continue, don't you think so? So that everybody will have rest, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his Biafrans will have peace. The federal government will have peace. Yes, so that there will be peace among them. This is what I believe. And actually, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's team has actually shown that they are capable of defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if this trial is to be based on fairness. Yes, in fact, they scored a very high point today in court. And I think and I believe, let it continue. Yes, they are very, very strong team. Work in team, in order to, surprising the other, let me start. In fact, let me not go further. Let me not go further. But what I need is peace. What I need is peace in this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial, so that there will be peace in the land. Don't you think so? Let me know what you think in the comment section as we continue watching. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, like it, share it, and subscribe for more updates. Thank you very much as you do that. Let's continue watching.
Okay, come.
There's an Igbo problem in Nigeria. That's why they're holding Nnamdi Kanu.
What's your take on
for asking
Nnamdi Kanu's perpetual detention?
And then we are rehabilitating Boko Haram commanders. He said 120,000 of them have surrendered with foreign currency in their hand. And you have rehabilitated them. But one guy who says, we want justice, we don't want to stay in Nigeria, you are holding him perpetually, using the judiciary or judicial, subterfuge to keep the trial. Everybody who knows what they are doing understand that it's not a judicial matter.
So Nnamdi is essentially a political prisoner.
He's is a political hostage. Well, I'll call him not a political because it may not. Whomever is in power, except me, will keep him in jail.
So do you think that Igbos generally are endangered species in Nigeria? Going back what you just narrated.
The truth, that's the truth. Nigeria did not forgive Igbos since the end of the Civil War.
What did they do?
Because they challenged the real estate of the British called Nigeria. So, and they didn't forgive them since then. So everything has been done after that. We know this is the unspoken truth about the country called Nigeria, that they did not forgive Igbos for the Civil War.
The Igbos were the victims and they have forgiven the victors. So why is it difficult for the victors to...
You are preaching to the choir.
And because he had mentioned once that, in an interview once, he had mentioned that the Igbos will never be president of Nigeria. That is a perpetual, narration to keep the Igbos where they are.
Yeah, so no, it's not about even the presidency. If they find an Igbo man that is malleable, that can work in their interest, they can make him president if he doesn't have any power. You can be a president of power. You can be a president of Nigeria and not have the powers of the president. When they wanted to destroy the landmark, who was the minister in charge? It's not an Igbo man.
And Moka is Igbo speaking, also fighting.
It's easier for them to use an Igbo man to carry out. If it was done by a Yoruba man, the uproar would have been worse. But you find an Igbo minister of works to help you demolish Igbo businessmen. You say, can't you see them? So it's easier that way. It's manipulation. It's how Nigeria manipulates people. But I'm not saying that if he was a Yoruba minister, he cannot demolish. They will do it too. It's easy. Anybody could have done it as long as there's an agreement to do it. Because beyond just ethnicity, there's also an elite conspiracy against Nigerian people. So an average poor person is endangered. But you are likely more endangered if you have committed a generational crime against the Nigerian real estate. Owned by
being an Igbo man.
Of course. That's the truth. That's why you were saying, oh, you are Yoruba man. If, based on what I say, they even tell me I'm not Yoruba enough. But I'm of mixed heritage. There's a part of me that is Ijo.
Okay.
And we are the Ijo-speaking Yorubas. We are the Yoruba-speaking Ijos in Ondo State.
Okay.
So they call us Ijo Apoy.
Ilaje area?
No, it's Ilaje. So we're next to Ilaje.
Okay.
But my great-grandparents came from Yoruba side of things. But the stream that Shore is named after is in Ijebu waterside. Because that's how they came. So, but, I don't speak to people based on ethnicity. I don't define myself based on my ethnic heritage, even though I do not deny it. But because it underlies our humanity to be assigned an ethnic position before you can be respected. Are you getting my point? Or before your views can carry, so you have to be a Yoruba man. And then it was,
So we've had
here
Rwanda.
Comes one of them.
We've had Rwanda manage the same ethnic issue in their country with the Tutsi thing after years of genocide.
Are you sure they managed it?
Well, to a reasonable extent.
They have to manage it through genocide. And Nigeria
after genocide management.
So this is what you should understand.
Okay.
Nigeria also managed the Igbo problem through genocide. 4 million Igbos. So
I was coming to that.
Is that not genocide? But you know the problem I have sometimes even with some of our people is that the same people who shot and killed them are more popular in their midst than those who